Hello, welcome back to the Meta Call. This is Smitty from 60cards.com. I'm here with a new brew. This is for Modern. I'm ready for the PTQ season. In fact, I even tried a home brew in the last PTQ, Blue Red Fairies. I also tried a Jund. Just didn't like. I liked the Fairies a lot more, but I had some bad matchups. So, anyways, went back to the brewing tank, and I'm super excited about this list. You can see it in the article, but basically, it's just like almost a kind of mono reddish, built off a mono reddish type deck, but it's red green beats, but it uses basically blood moon effects and just locks the opponent out because the format's so full of fetch lands and shock lands and dual lands and man lands. It just completely shuts decks down, as you'll see here. In this game, this is just how they go, and it depends on what you're playing against, on like how you play it. So for instance, this opening hand was 2 Spirit Guides, Copperline Gorge Forest, Tarmogoyf, and 2 Blood Moons, and I'm playing blind into him. I don't know what he's playing, but I mean, worst case, he's playing like a Storm deck or a Martyr deck, and you know what, at this point, I would just take the loss because this is just such an auto win against so many decks that I go for the turn 1 Blood Moon, turn 2 Goyf. So that's the play here, and that sometimes that's not even like a good play if you have those things going on. But like I said, it's worth a gamble, especially game 1. Our sideboard's super strong in game 2. So I play the Goyf. He actually has the Spell Snare. So at this point, actually, it ended up being pretty bad for us. Not that Goyf was really that relevant in the first place, but we don't know what he is yet still, but he ends up being a blue-white control deck, which has been running around a bit. Top 8'd some PTQs, so once again, it's another deck that Blood Moon just completely locks down, and you'll see how relevant that is. So we finally get some gas. The deck has 26 creatures, all of them pretty threatening, except Magus of the Moon, which is basically just a hate card. It's just extra Blood Moon effects. So we hit another Magus of the Moon, which is actually pretty good, because now he has to answer 2 permanents, and we get a bash for 2 each turn. Rip a guide, obviously these plays are linear and we know what we're going to do, but we just go balls to the wall basically until we realize, just while he's locked out. In game 1, they're not going to have any enchantment removal that I've seen in any lists, so taking 4 from the Magus is fine. I just lay another Blood Moon just in case, because obviously you remove Magus. Overall, we're still beating him. He can't even cast that path, which is great. I mean, if he gets a white, no big deal. We thin our deck out. No reason to cast a 3rd Blood Moon, really. I'd rather just bluff extra cards. So we still want to hold our bolt back. Obviously, in this game I'm going through pretty fast because it's pretty obvious what's happening. So we know he has a path, and we know he's going to live here, but we rip a Goblin Guide, and we can get him down to 2 here, unless he's got something else for the other one. But I don't believe he does. Oh, I think I just hold back the bolt, yeah, just in case he had Cryptic. But anyways, the game was over either way. But that ended it. So I'll show you game 2 in just a minute.